Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name's Emily. This is the Envelope Effect. Today we are going to be cash planning for next week, and I'm doing it all kind of on the fly today. No sort of pre-planning. Well, I should say a tiny bit of pre-planning. But I just wanted to get this video done, so I didn't have a lot of time. So I just wanted to get it done and get it out. So let's get started. So the first thing I need to do is, so when I track my expenses, because I still use my credit cards, what I do is I cash stuff. I work with a zero-based budget. So I cash stuff everything except for a few things. And as I go through the week, I track all my expenses and I pull that money from my binders and put them into the credit card binders. So when the bill comes due, for the most part, everything should be paid for, but there's always, something that comes up because I haven't quite gotten to the point where I've been able to cash stuff for every sort of life event. It's just the way it is. It's just what's going to be. So I just want to go through and make sure that I have tracked everything. And it looks like I have this one purchase from Home Goods, which was just like a, post-brunch impromptu shopping trip with my friend. And I bought this Halloween thing to make her feel better about her Halloween purchase. That's how it goes. That's what true friendship is, guys. Okay, so let's go in. I'm pretty sure spending. Oh, I did do it. Sorry. Okay, I did pay for that one. I think I didn't mark it off, so I wrote it here. Okay, so that one actually is good. So I put a little check mark there. And then I think my car insurance is what I need to so my car insurance is $243, 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 216. And I actually think I have one more stuff on that before it's due. So I'm not going to move that one over until I have the full amount. So I'm going to wait on car insurance. All these other things I have already moved over. I bought some stuff for Luke, and that was on my Amazon card. So I'm going to go to my Amazon card. What I do is, it's a complicated system. I've probably made it more complicated than it needs to be. This bill was paid. And maybe there's a better way, but for me, because I still want to use my credit cards, this is the system that I do. And it looks like I have not done the diaper purchase from Amazon. So I'm going to pull that money from nappies. There it is. And that is going to be $29. Oops. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, so I'll take 30 out of the nappies and move that to, well, let's just do it all at once. Do I have anything else from Amazon? Yes. Okay, so, oh, I bought some stuff from, so that's coming from my stuffing supplies. That was another Amazon purchase. And that is $10. So let's see. I need to make change somewhere. Do you have change for a 50? Oh, you do. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. There we go, perfect. Okay, so stuffing supplies. Okay, so that was $10. I know I have more, so I'm just going to keep this out. Oh, and there was another Amazon for $8. This is all my cash stuffing supplies. I paid cash for that. Okay, so okay, so this is more laminating paper. So what do I have? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll come back to that one and figure out how we're going to pay for that. We might need to plan for that one. Okay, I've got my Sling membership. Okay, before we do that, why don't I move this money over to Amazon? So we've got 810 was diapers, so that's plus 29. 810 was stuffing supplies, so that was, we're just going to say 20. And we're going to come back to that other thing. So, oh, where's my calculator? Oh, sorry, folks, give me 1 second. This is also my work calculator, so I schlep it back and forth. Okay, so I already had 380 in there, plus 29 plus 20, so 429 is my balance in there. And I have already marked that off, mark that off, and mark that off. And we don't need to mark that off because that was cash. Okay, so now we're going to go into my subscriptions. And we're going to remove $45 for Sling. So 157 minus 45 is 112. $20.45. So basically the only difference is most people will pull this money and then they go and deposit it immediately into the bank, and then the bills pay right from their bank. But my bills go to the credit cards, and so I set the money aside into the credit card envelope, and then when the credit card is due, I pay it, and that way I still get the points on the credit card. Okay, and then I need to do, okay, so I'm going to take another 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. For this Etsy purchase. I'm going to have to make sure I put money in there. So that's going to go to Hilton. And then before I get too confused, I just want to make sure I'm putting this money where it needs to go. Okay, so 29 for the diapers, 10 and 20. Okay, so this is going into Amazon. We're going to put the 45 into my Amex Blue Cash card. I use that Blue Cash card because sometimes they give you like a credit for certain streaming services. So I'm going to mark that. 813 Sling plus 45. 423. Okay, and then the Etsy 20, 10, 20, 35 is going into the Amex Hilton, which I'm starting to try to just use this for my business stuff. 13 Etsy posts plus 35. So 208 plus 35 is 243. Okay, so then the other thing was for Luke, I got him a National Geographic subscription for toddlers. Which he'll be very excited about because it's all animals, and that was $34. Do I even have 30? Oh, I sure do. And that was Nat Geo minus 34.99 minus 34 is 65. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes back into Luke. Leaves him with 65. So basically what I do is before I do my cash planning, you know, I don't have much of a life. So when I get home from work, you know, in the evenings after Luke goes to bed, you know, I'll write everything down, like all my spending for the day. Sorry. So I track it as I go. That way I know that I'm not going over in my envelopes. Plus 34. 423 plus 34. 457. Okay, and then I bought myself a t-shirt. It's the first piece of clothing I bought for myself, and who knows how long. I'm going to take it out of spending. Okay. I need some change. Luke, you got any change for me? 20, 30, 40. Nope. Diana, therapy, pets. Pets got any change for me? Oh, here we go. 50, 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take $30 out of spending. And that's going to go into Delta. The point is that I've got the time, excuse me, I have the time to manage it this way. Plus 30. I need a new card, 1386. Sorry. But I don't recommend doing it this way if you have trouble with credit cards. That's the whole point. Okay, so we did that. We did that. I'm going to cash stuff this, unfortunately. And I already paid for that. Okay, so now let's get these out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. We'll go to my cash planning for this week. I went ahead and already did the bills that stay the same. Every week I was putting those on camera and it was just taking up too much time, and it's boring because it's the same thing every day. So my $25.99 is my total income of everything. And I need to pay for that $94 that I went over. So that's what I need to cash stuff for on that credit card. So I'm just going to do 94 divided by 4. Which one was that on? That was on the Delta. That was for my laminating paper. So Amex Delta, because that credit card just closed. So I've got 4 weeks. And as long as I don't go over, that's going to be 1 out of 4. Okay. And let's go through these things again. Okay, so we already know about car insurance. We already did these. Daycare, working, cell phone, cleaning, streaming, health insurance. Okay, so groceries. So, oh, let's do this. I've got a Happy Mail. I mean, I've gotten stuff before. I didn't know it was a thing. This is with Budgeting by Chloe. I ordered a couple of her little scratch off savings challenges. Man, these are really good quality. You can already tell. She must have like professional laminator. Oh, wow. Okay, so I got Spooky Season Savings Challenge, which is $100. Another one. I don't know what the total is on this one. So my plan is to start doing more savings challenges with this rollover. And then I got a cocktails savings challenge just because it was cute. And that one is $100. So I'm going to pull, it doesn't make sense because I'm just going to put money back in here, but I'm going to pull the $60 out of groceries. I'm going to set that aside for savings challenges. So for groceries, I'm going to give that the usual 80. Gas, we used all of our gas money, so I'm going to give that 60. Spending has $40 left, so we're just going to do, we'll do 60 for spending. Luke, I roll his over. I'm going to roll over spending as well. 20, 30, 45. He's back in swim class, so I need to beef his up. So I'm going to put, let's do 60. And Luke, dining out. I don't have any plans to dine out, and I'm going to go low key this week. Costco, I finally got my rewards. So there's $88 in Costco, which gives us, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 154 plus 88, so 242. That should be enough for a trip to Costco to get us stocked up on a few things. So I'm not going to do anything in Costco. 0. Okay, so that gives us, let's see where we're at. 35 plus 250, 50, 23, 50, 80, 60, 60, 60. Let me make sure I have everything. Oh, Target is $16, and that is going to be 3. It's my third stuffing out of 4. We're not doing Costco. We did Sapphire already. Blue Cash gets $250. Delta gets the $23. So this Blue Cash has this $250 because I told this story on my last video. There's one, I had this concrete driveway pour for when we got our new driveway. And I put the actual concrete on this credit card because I was able to pay it off over time without incurring any interest. So even though I'm fully, everything I've spent outside of that is already paid for and covered from my other envelopes, but I still have this balance. That's why it's such a nice round number, because I just want to get the rest of that concrete pour paid off. So that's what that $250 is. I did spending, gas, Luke, dining out. I'm just going to make a note that dining out is getting nothing because we've got plenty of food here and no plans. Amazon got, okay, that's it. All right, great. So then for our, oh, let's add it up. So $634.50 plus 60. $26.59 minus $8.45 for our fixed expenses minus $634.50. So that's $1,179.50. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now let's go into our binders. We have, I'm just going to call it 1180. We did car insurance. We did daycare. These are all my fixed ones. Health insurance. Did I do health insurance? Yes. We did groceries. We did gas. We did spending. We did Luke. Dining out. Oh, therapy. I knew I was forgetting one. Why don't we, so we don't have to do a bunch of whiteout, we'll just put therapy here. And therapy usually gets $60. Pets, let's give $20. And we're not going to do Costco. Just want to make a note. It's getting $0. Okay. Okay, so the next one is, okay, so savings. Savings is going to get $150. Stuffing supplies is empty, so we're going to put, let's do 60. Diapers, it's going to get 50. Try to beef that up. Emergency, what do we usually do? Let's just do 50 for emergencies. Luke's 529 is going to get $150. Botox is going to get $65. Self-care is going to get $30. Travel is going to get, how much do we have there? $680. Let's give travel $40. Car repairs is going to get $30. Xmas is going to get $50. Holidays and birthdays, annual fees is going to get $40. Health and co-pays is going to get $20. Car registration is getting its usual $10. Extra house payment is getting $50. This is close because I gotta update some stuff, man. It's bad. People at work are starting to notice. Okay, so let's just do 40 for clothes. I gotta make an envelope for that. Okay, so that is the low and high priority binder. And then let's go to our savings and savings challenges. Okay, so we did savings, we did emergency. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting one. 529, we did travel. Okay, so 1 month ahead is gonna get, I've been trying to double that up, but I need to do, is it 128? I think it's 128. 1 month ahead is getting 128. Okay, so that leaves 136. 136. Okay, so why don't we do one of our Halloween scratchers? Why not? How do I do this? I gotta have something to scratch it with. Probably should have better prepared with a coin or something, right? How about an expired Bloomingdale's card? Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. Ooh, it's a big one. $35. Okay. Spooky Savings is going to get 35. And then let's see. I started these other savings challenges, like the alphabet one for the dollar bills. So I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to do this, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say remaining 100. And then when I get my bills, I'll just figure that out. I'll just spread it around, right? Do I do that when I get the money or when I'm preparing to get the money? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's add this up. Okay, so this is 475, 150, 653, 50. Okay, so remaining income is 1180 minus my debt, which is 50, minus savings challenges. Savings and savings challenges is 653. And minus my sinking funds, which is 475. So that'll be $2. Woohoo! $2 in the bank. Okay. I think that's it. I'm not going to do the uh-oh. I'm out of sheets. Well, look at that. I can't do it anyway. I'm out of cash planning breakdown sheets. I got to print a few more of those out. So I'll do that. And then I will see you on the next one when we get this cash and we go to stuff it. Thanks so much. And if you liked what you heard, please like and subscribe. Thanks.